Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to be here tonight, but we're going to take you back to a little bit of unreality. Unreality is a time when someone kind of forgets where they are, what they're doing, or where they've been. I'm just curious, by a show of hands, how many people have been hypnotized in their life? Good, that means you're all eligible. How wonderful. Some people are going like, oh no, I'm scared. So we thought we'd make it very easy for you. I've asked one of the football players, Cooper, to go ahead because the lights are up here and just grab somebody out of the audience for the sake of time and bring them up on stage. So Cooper, wherever you are, my friend, grab somebody and escort them up on stage if that's you over there. Ladies and gentlemen, would you give Cooper a nice big round of applause from the football team? Come on over, sir. Don't be afraid. No, right over here. The trap door is right there. Okay, just good. Your first name is?
Luke.
Luke, I'm Tommy. It's a pleasure to meet you. We thought we'd have a little fun. We're going to do a little science today. Are you familiar with science?
Yeah, I'm a science teacher.
You're the science teacher here. All right, so you have a good understanding that not everything is as it seems. So ladies and gentlemen, watch Luke. Luke, we're going to make a good presentation to the audience. Would you stand nice and straight with your feet together? And what I'm going to ask you to do is follow along with the audience's guidance. They're going to shape your decision on what you do. And you can't help yourself but follow what they do. Have you ever jumped and did a flip off the front of a stage before?
No.
You won't. Okay. All right. Very simply, science. Something of great density, hard to move, you would call that is very, it won't break, it's very, what would be a word, Luke? That's something, if you could move a mountain, you would consider yourself very strong. So ladies and gentlemen, S-T-R-O-N-G, as I'm waving. So what I'm going to do is put this piece of paper right here for just a moment. What's the opposite, Luke, since you're a science teacher? If you were teaching your students about strength, being strong, what's the opposite? Weak. W-E-A-K. Okay? And that's what we're going to work from this evening, is these two pieces of paper off the notepad. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I need you, truly, the masses, to concentrate and verbally help me to make sure that Luke is focusing on one word in his mind and one word only. Clear your mind of everything you're thinking about. Don't think about your bills. Don't think about final grades. Don't think about anything at all. Ladies and gentlemen, what is this word? Say it louder. Now, think of it in your mind. Close your eyes. Say it loud. Luke, what is this word?
Strong.
Strong. You got your feet together. Put your hands on your side. What I'm going to ask you to do is bring your right arm straight out. I'm going to push against your body strength. Ladies and gentlemen, watch. You're thinking strong. I want you to literally resist me. Are you ready, Luke? Ready? As hard as you can. Am I pushing on you, Luke? Yeah. Okay. Pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, what's this other word? Louder! Close your eyes and say it out loud. Think of only that one word. What is the word, Luke? Weak. Arm up. Are you ready? Resist me just like you did before. Interesting. The power of science, the power of the thought of your minds and what it does. So, very quickly, let's go back. We'll test to see if we're just playing games. What's the word? What? Close your eyes and say it. Luke, focus on it. Focus, only think of the word strong. You got your feet together, hands like this. Do me a favor. Take that right hand, turn it inside out, and cup it. Got it? Watch. Think of that word and nothing but that word. Ready? Resist me. Am I pushing?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. What's the word? What? Close your eyes. What's this word, Luke? Same position. Cuff it out. You ready? Resist me. You make my strength leave me. You have now are under their control. So, let's switch it around. What's this word? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Close your eyes. Think of the word. Take the paper. You can even turn it this way for all I care. It doesn't matter. Now that you're thinking weak, tear the paper for me, Luke. Just tear it in half. You show the control of what people are doing here in the audience. Tear the paper, Luke. Hold on. Hold on, Luke. Hold on. What's the opposite, ladies and gentlemen? What? Close your eyes. Say it. You ready?
Ready.
Hold on to it. Tear it in half. Have a seat. Luke, would you say that your imagination is pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to look at these 4 playing cards. Imagine that there are 4. Can you do that?
Okay.
Of these 4 cards, each one is a queen. Queen of hearts, queen of diamonds, queen of clubs, queen of spades. Excuse me. I'm going to ask you to put your hands towards me and put them on. Hold still. With your imagination, Luke, I'm going to pick up 2 of the cards of the same color. Did I just remove, with your imagination, the red queens or the black queens?
Red.
He's right. I did remove the red queens. I'll put him here. I'm going to pick up the 2 black queens. I'm going to turn one upside down and the other one face up. I'm going to put them back in the pack and put those red queens back on top. With your imagination, ladies and gentlemen, Luke, which one of the black queens did I turn face up? Queen of spades or queen of clubs?
Queen of spades.
Did you hear him? He said queen of spades. With only 4 cards in my hand, the only one I have turned up is the queen of spades. Luke, we know science is important, and being a scientist, you use rationale. You use deduction to find solutions. See, though, I knew you were a person that could think and had a great imagination. So when I put the queen of spades and turned it up, I even pulled it from a whole nother colored deck. Ladies and gentlemen, I was so convinced that Luke was going to choose the Queen of Spades, I didn't even bother to bring the other queens with me. All right. Last but not leastly, are you a pretty good reader? You research your science? You did pretty good in college that you could pass literacy and all that kind of good stuff? Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, how much we can control your science teacher. Relax. Luke, relax. Don't get up from the chair. You mind if I touch you?
No, it's all right.
Okay. Luke, close your eyes for a moment and just relax. Luke, I'm going to take away your ability to read. You are not going to be able to read again until we release you from this trance. Luke, can you hear me?
Yes.
Luke, are you aware of your surroundings?
Yes.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you some words. Please do not shout out these words. We're going to ask Luke to read them. Just look at it. If you can't see it, I'm sorry. Do your best to see the word shh. Don't say anything. Luke, you ready? All right. I want you to read this first word out loud for us.
Vacuous?
Vacuous. I'm sure that's what everybody saw in the audience. Let's go to another word. You ready? Everybody, shh. Shh. Read the word. If you could see it quietly, hold on. Ready? Turning it back to Luke. Luke, I want you to read this word out loud.
Tasahar.
Tasahar. Is that what you saw? Of course not. All right, we'll give a couple more. These are words that he should know. Would you agree? Here's another one. Take your time. Don't yell it out. Take your time. Hopefully you can see it. Luke, read this word out loud for everyone. Sitanat. Are you sure he's an 8th grade teacher? All right. We'll do this one. He's got to know this. He's got to know this word. Just say yes or no. Should he know this? All right, Luke, here we go, bud. Read that word.
Social.
Social. You don't drink, do you?
No.
Okay. Just last one. Last one, ladies and gentlemen. Take a good look. Make sure you've got it. Make sure you can see it the best you can in the back. I apologize. Here we go. Luke, you ready? Read that word.
Helishluricus.
All right. So let's do this. May I touch you again? Relax. Close your eyes for a moment. I'm restoring your ability to read. Ladies and gentlemen, as quickly as we can, there's that first word. What's the word?
Books.
Books. Again, you saw this word next. What's the word?
Teacher.
Teacher. The next word, you saw this one. Just like we were turning. Luke, what's that word?
Student.
Student. You also knew that he should have known this. Luke, what's this word?
School.
School. And lastly, the last word I have, you should have all recognized a long word, difficult maybe, not for Luke. Luke, what is it?
Hilarious.
Hilarious. How about a nice big hand for Luke? Thank you, Luke. Thank you, everyone. I'm Tommy Collins. Thank you.
Yeah, give it up. The always entertaining Tommy Collins. All right, guys, I'm gonna